For the Dog Pound, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Cleveland Browns. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Cleveland. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 of the 36. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Dotson in motion right. Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a 1st.
The sack on 1st down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 28 yards. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Throughout the game, we're going to track so many different statistics, but one is becoming increasingly in vogue: explosive runs of 20 yards or more, and we just saw one right there to open this game.
Now we'll see how the other team responds, because when you get a play like that against you this early in the game, you got to feel like your back's against the wall a little bit.
Yeah, the pressure now increases on you because your first thought is we have to answer right now.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the former Volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Nolan Smith showing some burst there to catch him behind the line.
That was a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end, being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block, and you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
Come on. Trap 60, trap 6, track, Panther, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
A 6-yard
Reed Blankenship in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And taken at the 46. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. The 20. 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. At the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Ready, break.
2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. Let's go. Big Lion, 18 card, Panther Street. Hey, check that. Ready.
Here's Watson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
79. 3. Ready.
Again, it's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Give that sack to Nakobe Dean. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Watson now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Check, bounce, Cowboy 80. Check go.
Watson. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing is Hurts. Got him in. It's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. 35 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Back to throw here. It's caught. Smith. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Barkley going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative, didn't they? And they ended up marking it short. And now I wonder, will they even do it again on 3rd down?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
A 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, Charles, it was so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
That's the score. Eagles 21, Browns nothing.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Okay, break.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
19. Here we go. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
To throw is Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Set, tempo, set.
That's
Let's
good
go.
for a Browns first down.
70 Rangers, 70
First and
Rangers.
10 at the 49-yard line.
65, 19, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now it's Watson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Chapter 11, Dragon 60.
A shotgun snap for Watson. That'll be complete to Sampson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line.
60 Maverick.
And the Browns
19
first
Tiger.
down.
79 Tap 6. Cup
First
19.
and 10
Cup
at the
19.
34-yard line.
Watson looks to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 7 Pirates. 7 19, 18 Pioneer.
Here's Watson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
First and 10 at the 19-yard
They'll
line.
look to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Judy from 19 yards away. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And down to the 36-yard line here. 87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
It's 2nd and inches.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Watson and that Browns offense going to stay out there, and they'll go for 2.
The Browns will line up.
They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he returns this to the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. A gain of 3, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
In motion left comes Brown. From the 25 on second down. Hurts. And that will not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 33 yards that time.
Eagles first down. A gain of 33 yards on the play.
Running left, it's Barkley. There he goes again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 42 yards. And the Eagles are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now he's going to step up and run. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
18
Back to throw, Watson. Now a run here off the RPO. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down.
At the 23-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Watson. He'll get this into the hands of Sampson. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Here we go. First and goal.
19 tight. 70 Timberwolves.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
18. 79. Buffalo 18.
Operating from the gun. Watson. Touchdown. Dylan Sampson. A 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, they'll try to run a reverse here. And able to get this out to the 25. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
26-yard line.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away and trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 70. Trap 60. Go.
Watson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Come back, 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here's Watson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
2nd and a couple. Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Hurts sets up to throw it. Towards the end zone for Brown. And This will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.